Welcome to Consciously Connecting Humanity 360. We are a partnership of people using martial arts techniques and other health-related arts to explore healing modalities using personal tools and processes useful for self-care and a healthy personal development. Who is part of CCH 360? We have Sifu Lester Holmes, who is the founder of CCH 360 and Tai Chi Connection. Sifu Lester Holmes teaches out of Danzell, South Carolina. We have Pam Dye, founder of Forever Tai Chi, teaching out of Freeport, New York, and also Dan Tracy, founder of Martial Arts in Motion, LLC, and Gator Tai Chi, teaching in season at Titusville, Florida. Where can you find us? We are on Facebook, CCH 360, or Consciously Connecting Humanity 360. We have a YouTube channel, CCH 360, with over 40 videos. And we have a website, consciouslyconnectinghumanity.com. We do have a Patreon channel. Please feel free to subscribe, become a member, or just support us at the lowest level. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, this is Dan Tracy. Talking about breath work. Why is breath work important? Everything starts with healthy cells. Healthy cells start with oxygen and exchange of waste products. Your breathing technique can be the supporting actor for all of that. Breath work is healthy work. Conscious breathing techniques through breath work or the practice of mindful breathing can have many health related benefits. During normal breathing, did you know this? During normal breathing, you only exchange about 10% of the air in your lungs with each cycle. That means that you're diluting 10% of fresh air with 90% of residual air. As we get older, the air exchange rate even becomes less due to the loss of intercostal muscles and diaphragm efficiency. Abdominal breathing can help make up the deficit, assist the intercostal muscles and the diaphragm in functioning more efficient. Breath work is healthy work. The lungs are a marvelous device. Air that is 78% oxygen and 21%. The lungs are a marvelous device. Air that is 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen enters our lungs, and using the process of respiration, proceeds to exchange waste products and carbon dioxide for oxygen-enriched blood, fueling our mind, body, and spirit. Use your intercostal muscles in the chest and the diaphragm membrane muscles to compress the lower lungs to move air in and out of your body. This is not happening normally. During normal breath cycles, we're breathing with the top of our chest, not our full lungs. So that's why we're talking about CBT today. We are going to take and look at utilizing the whole lungs through diaphragm breathing. Good cellular health starts with oxygen entering each and every cell of our body. The more efficient oxygen is absorbed by our blood, the better chance your body has of staying healthy. Our bodies tend to get lazy. The old expression, if you don't use it, you lose it. It applies here. So consider using conscious breathing techniques as a tune-up of your breathing experience. CBT allows you to take control of your nervous system, helps control stress, provides a calming feeling, and it results in clearer thinking and allowing your mind to move towards a meditative state. So first, what do? First, give yourself permission to take time to practice. Find a quiet space you can work and be safe in. Sit with your back as straight as possible, feet on the floor, hands resting on your thighs, and your head and neck erect. Consciously relax your forehead, your cheeks, your chin, your mouth, and your shoulders. Exhale the air in your lungs to start. Posture. It's important to have the correct posture. You want your ears over your hips. Ears over the hips stacks the vertebrae in the back for the proper posture. Now you can either be standing, sitting, lying down, or maybe sitting in the lotus position. Just have your ears over your hips. Start with breath out and then breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Now as you're doing this breath technique, you want to take and put your tongue at the top of your mouth behind your teeth. Use a counting breath method to quiet the monkey mind. So what is the monkey mind? Have you ever tried to sit quiet and all of a sudden things happening today, things happening yesterday, things happening tomorrow start running through your mind? The mind does not like to be quiet. And if you don't train the mind to be quiet, it becomes what's called the monkey mind. Chatter here, chatter here, chatter here, chatter here. That's the monkey mind. So you got to give the mind something to do while you're doing your breath techniques. And the easiest thing to do is tell your mind, count the technique or count the cycle. So you exhale, breathe in, breathe out, and count consciously 1. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out, consciously count 2. This gives the mind something to do so it's not running all over the place and disturbing your breathing technique. Inhale through your nose, consciously following your breath through your nose, through your mouth, through your trachea, your upper lungs, and all the way to your diaphragm. Exhale slowly through your nose, and at the end of the cycle, it's a count of 1. Repeat your breath cycle slowly, and at the end of the cycle, add a count of 2. Now, repeating the breath cycle, you can count up to as high as you want, but generally just count up to 10 and start over again if you're not settled enough at the 10 cycles of breath. So you would count the 10 and start over and count the 10 again. If your mind starts getting noisy, just revert back to the counting breath method and repeat as necessary. Now you've just entered the world of complete breathing or CBT breathing. Also, you're entering close to a meditative state. This is just the starting point where there is much more that can be explored and many health benefits to be enjoyed. This is your practice. Give yourself permission to take time as needed. Taming the monkey mind is very important. It's not used to becoming quiet. It wants to be in control. In a meditative practice, the goal is to quiet the mind and excite the spirit. Quiet the mind and excite the spirit. To quiet the mind, give it something to do, as we talked about. Use a counting breath method. This gives the mind a duty, and it does not allow the mind to run on its own. Through breath work, you have just entered into the world of CBT. The only investment is your time. This is just a starting point. There is much more that can be explored and many health benefits to be enjoyed. Thank you. Look for a continuation of this series.